Yeah, it is. Yeah, I had my first fight when I was 4. I can't really remember. And yeah, I'm 25 now, and really, I've only had like a year off in between that. So yeah, it's a bit crazy. Well, I started training at like 2.5, but obviously, it wasn't like intense training. But like I've always said, my mum and dad never used to get a babysitter because obviously they used to teach the classes, so they'd just sit me down in the corner, and I just like would start joining in. You know how like adults mess around with the younger kids and stuff, and I'd just be kicking the pads. Yeah, so I kind of just grew up in the environment and knew no different. I always get asked that, but I'm like, I actually got that name when I was 8 years old, and I was cute with a little fringe. Um, so I was in Thailand, and I was having my first fight under Jiti Damaram. So I used to train at a Jiti gym in Thailand and go every year. And yeah, I was 8 years old, and I was going to have my first fight in Thailand. And he said, if you're fighting in Thailand, you need a fight name. So he named me Soy Pakat, which actually means beautiful killer. But he was like, we'll call you the pretty killer. And yeah, just since then it's stuck. I've always had it on the back of my shorts, and then I just kind of stayed with the same fight shorts, the same design the whole time, and people started picking up like my fight name, the Pretty Killer, and then that just became a thing. It was like more from other people than me, and now I'm like, yeah, all right then, Pretty Killer. Yeah, it's just like been a new thing. My mum was like, when I had a big fight at the O2 versus Alexis Rufus, she wanted me to get t-shirts done, and then people just started asking me like, oh, can I have one? And then it just started from there, and it's wicked. It's cool. I just like seeing people wear my stuff. It's nice. No, now I just feel like the more fights, the better. I've got this fight. I've had a fight 3 weeks ago, and then I've got another one in 4 weeks' time, in April. And then I'm like, oh, I don't know when my next fight is after that, and it's a bit like, oh God, like I don't like it. I remember, I think it was 2017. I had 7 fights in a year. I was buzzing. I loved it. It was the best year ever. I just felt on top of the world. So the more fights, the better. That's the thing about me. I just want to fight regular as much as I can, every 6 weeks or every 2 months. Like the more fights I can have, just the better. It keeps me on track, keeps me training, gives me something to aim for. Um, and yeah, it's just wicked. Oh, I was young then. I could just get in and out the ring. I reckon 3 or 4 of them were in Thailand. One in a probably a space of like eight weeks. So crazy for it, weirdo. But yeah, I just feel like after a fight, it's so important to look after your body, um, and I've kind of learned that along the way. So the quicker I recover, the quicker I can get back in there, and it's just about, if I am injured after a fight, just getting straight on that injury, not leaving it to go out and enjoy my night. I need to look after myself first. But yeah, and another thing as well, people are like, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to sign with this person, sign with that person, but they don't realize that that's not me. I am kind of like a freelancer. I'll just fight as much as I can. And when you start to sign contracts, things like that don't allow you to do that. And that's not what I want. I don't want someone to have a hold over me. Me and my dad kind of do our own thing, and that's just the way we roll. And it's been working for such a long time. Why am I going to change it now? Well, I'm currently under infusion and have been for 7 years nearly. And, you know, that's not just an organization. They're like my family. They've got to know me and got to know what I want as well as what they want. And they allow me to do what I want, really, kind of thing. So I'm grateful to have them in my life, and they've gave me this platform, and gave me opportunities abroad, and it's led to other things, and they've allowed me to do that, whereas some companies don't. No, I won by points. I don't seem to get these knockouts. Crazy. People are just tough. It's a bit annoying. I go into work. It used to be a thing at my old job, and they'd be like, "Did you win?" I was like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Knockout." I'm like, "No," and just every time it's like, "No, points, points, every time." But yeah, yeah, exactly. And also my dad's always said that, it's just like being at work. You can have a bad day at the office, but if you're still winning, you know, it's still a bad. Yeah, if you win on a bad day, who cares? Oh, mate. Okay, I actually smashed the trophy. So I took it into work. So I got a new job. It's at a place called the Mountain Learning Hub, and it's for kids that are no longer in school due to, like, behaviour issues or special needs education. And I thought, oh my god, this would be like the best thing to take in. They'll love it. So I took it in to, like, show off really. And as soon as I got out my car, it fell out my bag, and because it was glass, it fell to pieces. Yeah, that's just typical me though. I'm just so clumsy. Yeah, I was sat on the table with the actual trophy man, and I messaged him after with a picture of it, like joking, and he sorted me out. He was really nice. He's gonna get me a replacement. Um, it's always like never say never, but where I'm at now, no. If I was doing it for the money, then yeah. But I've been doing this sport a long time, and it's just all for the love now. Obviously, there's a lot more money in MMA, but there's no love for it from me. I love watching it, and I think it's amazing, what they're doing. And but for me, I just like my stand-up game, and even in boxing, I just like my kicking game. Like, I wouldn't know what to do not being able to kick. I was training the other day, and I was kicking, and I just thought, this is so easy, but I just like the joy I get from kicking. It's just like a natural movement, like the same as if a person was to walk. Like, it's a bit odd. I'm not very good at things like this on the spot, but literally, all I'd say is, you get out what you put in. That is literally what it is. I train so hard every day and sacrifice so much, but at the end of the day, when you're winning and you're getting the recognition, it's 100% worth it. I love it. When I'm training, all I do is moan about training, and I love it after. It's so hard. My friend started exercising recently in my mum's class, and I said to her, the hardest part is getting there. And once you've got there, the training's, it comes with it. It's like easy. And after, like, the satisfaction you get, and the feel good factor you get from, like, yeah, I feel really good now. I'm glad I came. Do you know what I mean? It is amazing. So it's just like, you've got to have a strong mind, and and just get on with it. I feel like that wasn't really wisdom. Do you know what? I'll tell you a fun fact. My biggest supporters are always Irish or Spanish. Yeah, I've fought in Ireland. Yeah, I fought in Ireland twice, both times in Dublin. Um, and it was wicked. It honestly, I can't even tell you. It's just so lovely. Take care. Bye.